Good afternoon, Gills fans. Welcome back to Gills in the Blood TV. It is another match day live this afternoon at a sunny Priestfield. It looks like it's going to be, judging by the weather outside the car, as we take on high-flying Barnsley, who currently sit second in League One.
Yeah, I think it's 10 unbeaten as well.
Yay! We have just seen team news come in for both of the sides this afternoon's game, and we have made a solitary change from last week. You was at Coventry.
Yep.
Elliot List out. Billy King in, so you'll know who he is this week at least.
Yep.
Get a good look at him. 21?
Could be.
It's definitely got a 2 in it, we know that because they worked that out last week. Little surprised that Elliot List has been pulled out of the team?
Yeah, and I'm a little surprised that King's the one to come in as well. I think he came on at left back last week, so it looks like he started on the left side of a front three.
He's definitely come to the club as a winger, hasn't he? So he's in his natural position, and it's good to see that if we are buying players to play in certain roles, we're putting them in certain roles. So all we can do is go and have a look and see how he gets on, can't we? It's quite exciting to see that we've got him, and obviously you was impressed with Graham Burt last week at the Rico, so he makes his full home debut as well. And other than that, it's the same 11. Couple of changes on the bench. Callum Riley's back in. Regan Charles Cook's back in.
Dean Parrott's back in.
So there's no Tarvon Campbell. There's no DJ Oldacre. And there's one other must have come off then, but I can't remember for the life of me. It was from last week. Their team's all right.
Yeah, just a little bit, isn't it?
So Kiefer Moore starts. Alex Mowat starts. Thiem, the French lad, starts, whose name you couldn't remember the other night.
Courtney Woodrow, Cameron McGeehan.
Ethan Pinnock.
All very, very good league.
But aside from there's only one name really on the bench though that we recognise, and that's ex-Tottenham and Palace fullback Ezekiel Friars, who's on there. But apart from that, there's not too many that are household names at this level. So be interesting if they do make changes. But we said Thursday night, and we're not going to change our mind now. It's going to be a really tough game. They're a really good side, and they're second for a reason. So anyway, 1-1. Burke, wasn't it?
Yep.
We shall see. Right, we're going to get out of the car and make our way to the ground. We shall see you in there and bring you footage as and when it comes. we're 1-0 down and we played, what, 20 seconds? Conor Ogilvie tries to muscle the player to see it out on the touchline in the corner and he doesn't, which ain't good enough. But then the ball looks like it's gone out and the linesman don't flag. We switch off, ball into our box, Holy makes a decent save, and is it was it Kiefer Moore? But whoever it is, he's got the freedom of the 6-yard box, and whether we've been stitched up or not, it's not good enough from our point of view. Fans are not happy. Exactly, yeah, we don't defend properly, and now we've got a mountain to climb. What an awful start. 12 minutes on the clock. Fairness to us, we've reacted all right, haven't we, to conceding very, very early. I mean, we haven't created much yet, but we're playing 4-4-2, it looks like. We're getting overrun in the middle of the park, aren't we?
Exactly what we did last week, change it after a matter of minutes. Obviously we've got a goal behind today, so we had to react. But at the moment they're just cutting us over every time.
Yeah, there's like a big gap between the front two and the centre midfielders, and then when they break, they've got a spare man, it looks like, all the time at the moment, and then they're easy playing through our centre midfield and our centre backs, but still 1-0 with 13 minutes on the clock. Should be 2. It could still be, so we'll stay with this a minute. Oh, it's crossbar. We're hanging on for grim death here. Thomas only made a save about 10 minutes ago, which was really good. He's just made a better one, wasn't he? They got played in again. I think it was Woodrow 1-on-1 with him, and he stood up and he took it in the little holies, we'll say. They could be out of sight. This could be 3 or 4, and we've only played 17 minutes. Chance for Gills here. Graham Burke, free kick, lofted far post. Keeper's dropped it. Gabriel Zaquani. Hanlon. Oh, he's knocked it over. Should score, shouldn't he, I think? I'm surprised there weren't a foul on the keeper. I think he fell into his centre half and he's middle of the goal, a few yards out and he's knocked it over. What a chance that is with 19 played. Gills have suddenly come alive last couple of minutes. Another chance. Tom Eve somehow escapes after a ball bobbles around. Keeper's made a smart stop.
No, it's down to the keeper's goal kick. Everyone went to the right, one pulled off to the left and over there. Ogilvie wins his header, it falls through and battles his way through and the keeper's made a save. Has he gone with the wrong foot? I think he should have gone with the right foot and maybe bent it far corner, but it's a decent save. We'll stay with the corner. Graham Burke out swinging. They've cleared it and Josh Rees has kept it alive. It's played a good ball for Max Amar. I think if he can get there. Proper tackle that, we'll have to throw it. Is there a place here for Mark Burner just lob one of these in the box? I think it's been all right for Josh. I think when he played that one over here, he pinged it down by the corner.
Stay with us a sec. Barry Fuller's trying to dig out across left footed. It's not really gone. That's got to be a free kick. He's given it. Stay with this. This is what, 25 yards out? Never ever had a decision off Trevor Kettle, have we? I mean, it's the worst one's the first one, but we'll stay with this. This is a decent area. It looks like Graham Burke's going to take. Looks like Graham Burke, doesn't it? It's either him or Rees. I'd imagine it's the angle for Burke. Imagine this, because we've been under the Kosh Corn, son. Oh, I think the Warps are decent here. Mark Burns claiming handball. It's gone all the way back to Zaquani, who's putting a decent ball into the mix, to be fair. Handling up. Burke, oh, he's kicked his own feet. Another half chance. We have reacted all right though to conceding that really early goal. I'm just starting to grow into this a little bit.
Just worried that when they get on the counter, they are opening us up.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Come on, Brandon. Stay with this. Max Amar's playing as a centre midfielder, always giving it away. This is what you're talking about. Here they come. We've got a track back in here.
I think King's on his own,
We've got back in now to shape. They've run into each other and Max Amar's not cleared it for some reason. Oh, Kiefer Moore. Routine stop for Thomas Holy, still 1-0, 22. There's some good link up play there, wasn't it? Was it Billy King then, Tom Eves and Graham Burke? Graham Burke trying to drill one across goal. He's gone out for a corner, so we'll stay with this. 32 on the clock. There's going to be quite a delay at the end of the halfway because I'm back on now. Come on, Graham Burke. Good delivery. Out swinger, it's not bad. That's it, Kiefer Moore, who's a giant in fairness.
Back to him.
Billy King to Burke. King's gone on the outside. It's alright. Got all the way over here. Got no width, we've got no width.
He's on the right.
Barry Fuller's dug out across.
He's done well actually.
Oh, now they're breaking. Josh Rees has got in and done well. We've well, he's won it here. Go on, Billy King, first chance to run at him. Go on, drive in the box. Go on, son.
Oh,
he's unlucky, he's down another corner though, last ditch defending. That's the first time we've seen him run at his fullback. Graham Burke again. Just got to beat that front man where Kiefer Moore is, because he looks about a foot taller than everyone else. It's not bad. They've somehow cleared it. It's just hit their defender and they're breaking now.
It's just 2 on 2, 3 on 3 now. They're getting not marking now, he's looking, he's going to shoot.
Barry Fuller's done well to hold him up. Shot's been blocked. Thomas Owens picks out really good defending.
Sometimes they could give him their own play, and then they could have just thrown it over.
Yeah. Thomas Owens got us on the move here again, but it's still 1-0 with 34 minutes play. Just spoke about before we come on air about how we've grown into this. I said, but we couldn't concede before half time, and you said it would be game over. What have we done? We've just done that. Curly, what's his name? Courtney Woodrow. Free header at the back post. Geezer on the left gets 2 chances to cross it. They were 3 on 3 at one point, weren't they? From a break. And he's looped an header back over Thomas Oli, who in fairness had no chance, and if it weren't for him it could be probably 5. 2 minutes added on, very long way back now with 45-46 on the clock. Half time here at the Midway Breezefield, and we trail by 2 goals to 0, conceded right at the beginning of the half and conceded right at the end of the half. Shortly after we'd said we was playing our way back into it and actually created a couple of decent bits going forward. I think, didn't we? We've had Hanlon should score.
Eve's
effort made a decent stop, a couple of decent set pieces.
Burke has done well down the left a couple of times.
Yeah, one that got cleared out for a goal. He had a free kick that it looked like he'd connected well with it, hit the wall. There was half shouts for handball. But the first goal is out of place on the touchline, but we don't defend properly, do we?
Regardless of that, we just don't react to the box, do we?
And I said there's a case for Conor Ogilvie, instead of trying to shepherd it out for 10 yards, just hook it over your shoulder and out for a throw in on the halfway line, and we set ourselves
He did it again a little bit later, didn't he, down the bottom.
I think there's been plenty that have been guilty of trying to play through players in our own half. He's done it, Max Amar's done it twice.
King did it towards the end of the half, Ogilvie did it.
Yeah, Brandon Allen done it, they nearly
King's
got it.
one almost led to them scoring again, didn't it?
Yep, a couple of times we've done it in dangerous areas. Thomas Holy's made 3 really good saves, 2 1-on-ones, another smart small to the side. They've hit the bar. There's another one he's smothered that you'd expect him to make, but this could be 4 or 5-0. Make no bones about that. We've been shocking defensively again, unfortunately. Attacking wise, we look right, but 2 goals behind with 45 minutes against a side that's second.
Both teams are alright going forward, but you just feel that with them they've got more about.
They look a massive threat, don't they? I mean, how many times have we sat here this season at home and said, if we can pinch the 3rd goal in the game, we've got half a chance of nicking a point, but we simply cannot keep giving teams 2-goal starts, yet we keep doing it.
And once again, we say it every week, don't we? Yeah, right, we created a bit, but Keeper's made 1 save, Eve's one.
Yeah, whereas ours has had to make 3 really good ones, so that's the big difference. We have sunk into the bottom 4 as it stands at half time, so we know that's generally the point when the man upstairs starts to have a look at things, but who knows. But yeah, big 45 in store second half. If we can pinch one early, then fingers crossed, but
even if we do, we're going to leave ourselves open on the counter.
That's the thing. Can you see us not conceding again?
Not at the moment, going back to
half time, 2-0 down. Gone 56 on the clock here, boss. We've been alright second half, haven't we?
Yeah.
Free kick here, Graham Burke. Hit the front man, Kiefer Moore again, unfortunately. And suddenly that's going out of play. We've got away with that. Yeah, we've been okay, but we need to be more than okay, don't we? Because we're 2-0 down still.
Every time we come forward with these gaps,
yeah, which is going to happen naturally.
We've
just made a change,
just
haven't we?
Just gone close to them with a flick header, it's just gone just away.
And we've just brought on Elliot, it's for Billy King. Josh Reese. Go on, Brandon! It's going to be a goal kick as well. He's got him behind, he's unlucky, just don't sit down. Josh Reese was just getting treatment for a problem as well. I think, he's just given a thumbs up, so it might be that he's alright, but 57 is just ticks over, so we need one before 70 really, don't we? It's getting colder as well. 2-0 down. Chances at both ends. Brandon Allen can't sort his feet out one end. They go down the other end, and I'm not sure how it's not 3-0.
Parrott's coming on for Reese.
What were they, 2-on-1? And Barry Fuller makes a last ditch block. Thomas only stops the second one, and I think Gabriel Zaquani's then got it over the bar. We're making a change now. Josh Reese is coming off and Dean Parrott is coming on. Another chance for Gills. Who was it? Brandon Allen got to the byline and done well, and after a little bit of scrambling, it broke the mark. Burn, and his shot was charged down. We've got a corner. Dean Parrott, who's just come on, is taking it. Come on, Dino. 1 now. We've got half a chance. In swing out. Yes.
Good delivery.
Oh, it's good defending as well. It's another corner. It's winner! Oh, have a word, you blind idiot! Can you not see anything? Ball's miles out, isn't it? Same one that didn't give anything in the first half. He just obviously has forgot the rule that the ball can go out of play.
That Lyons has made Trevor Kettle.
He's been made, yeah. That's how bad he's been.
Kettle's actually been all right today.
By his standards, yeah. Still 2-0, and we're defending. Kiefer Moore, straight at Thomas Holy. 2-0, 67.
Yeah, sorry.
3-0 down. Woodrow with his second from a corner, escapes at the far post and slaps it in unmarked again, and
Only tried, isn't he? But he couldn't keep it out.
he's unlucky. He's done well at getting anywhere near it, to be fair. It sort of hits him and hits the roof of the net, but just as we was talking about being all right again, we concede again and shoot ourselves in the foot. Game over. 3-0, 71 play. Final change made then, so we're going for it. 3-0 down, taking off a defender in Connor over bottom. Regan Charlescott. Don't know what the system is. Corner. Graham Burke cleared. Parrott and Lister looking at each other. Oh no, Parrott's taking responsibility for it.
Kind of forgot this was on. I don't think he's touched it yet.
Throw in the Gills. They're going to make another change and slow it down a bit more, which you'd understand at 3-0 up. Still 3-0. 12 on the clock. Another set piece here for Gills. Is that Parrott taking this as well? Delivery's been alright since he come on. In swinging, that's not bad as well. Kiefer Moore. Elliot List. Left foot. Yeah! Come on! 3-1 Elliot List. Oh, is there a lifeline with 10 to play? Probably not, but at least we scored a goal. It's a really good hit as well. Ball drops to the edge of the box, he adjusts his feet and he's clipped it in the bottom corner with his left foot. 10 minutes to play, 3-1. Late set piece for Gills, but we don't know how long's left, do we? Because we're in all this injury time because of this problem with Kiefer Moore, who's gone in an ambulance.
Well, he hasn't yet, has he? Because there's a taxi.
Well, no, because apparently there's a taxi parked in the way, which is shocking to be. It's good delivery. They just need someone to run across it. Can't be more than a couple of minutes left, can they? Still 3-1, game over. It's 4-1 to Barnsley in whatever minute we're into of injury time, but Thomas Holy's had a great game, to be fair. He's slightly at fault for that one. I don't think he keeps hold of it, and I'm not sure it is yet. He's just slapped it in off the crossbar from about 8 or 9 yards, and we've been better second half, but I don't think 4-1 flatters them, does it? They've been miles better than us. Yeah, they are. And we're just hoping for the final whistle now and just get put out of our misery. They're a championship side, yeah. 4-1, and hopefully the final whistle will go shortly. We have just left the ground. It has finished at the Medway Priestfield today. Gillingham 1, Barnsley 4.
I think you said it'd be a flat one at all, didn't it?
I was going to say, is that a fair reflection, or have we got away with one? Because
yeah, well, you just said to me just now, didn't you? Holy made 3 or 4 decent saves as well in that.
he's made 3 really good saves first half. Then we've got the one that I've just looked at on Twitter, the second half, where a mixture of Fuller, Holy and Amar managed to keep one out. So that's 4 really good chances.
A couple of good balls across the box, keeps having to get on the end of.
Yeah, so
We knew it was going to be tough, didn't we? Knew. Bottom line is they're a better team than us, we know that.
But we've gifted them.
My thing
2
I've just
again,
said
haven't
to
we,
you
I
is
think?
I wonder if it's something to do with the mentality.
There's something clearly not
as soon as we line
right.
up for games, we never start positively, which means maybe we're setting up to not get beat. Maybe they're going with that mentality.
Yeah, thinking a draw is a good result.
Yeah, and then as soon as we go behind, they panic.
And with us, unfortunately, at the moment, 1 brings 2 and 2 brings 3 far too frequently at home.
And you just said there's no one in there going to make a lot of tackles, is there? No one's going to put themselves about. It's starting to get, how did you describe it? A little tedious.
It's just too predictable at home, unfortunately, talking about the same errors and the same issues we have every single Saturday.
We haven't done many away games, have we? And just recently we've been talking up going to away games rather than home games.
Just to have something a bit different. It is concerning. We are in the bottom 3. Bottom 4, sorry. Well, it might be the bottom 3 now with the 4th goal going in. I haven't checked since that. We're just very lightweight, aren't we? There's no physicality in the middle of the park, and for all the good signings that we made on transfer deadline day, it seems that reports are now suggesting that this Lopez isn't actually a defensive midfielder.
We didn't get on today, did he?
No, he's not got on today. We've ended up with 10 men. Gabriel Zakuani's got off with a protective air boot round his leg, but I mean, it seems that he's come out of that clash with Kiefer Moore as out of the two of them the better one, because there was 11 minutes of delays and Kiefer Moore's gone off on a stretcher straight to an ambulance with a neck brace on, both legs strapped together. So we're not really sure what the problem is, but it's clearly a big one. And as much as we were shouting at him during the game and giving him some banter, best wishes to Kiefer Moore.
But at the end of the day, football is a bigger picture, isn't it?
We'd love to have more players like that, wouldn't we? Who are getting opposition's faces and cause them issues and stuff like that. It's the best wishes to Kiefer Moore. Unfortunately, another home performance where we've conceded too many and ended up losing the game. Yep, that's true. Anyway, that's enough from us. Thanks for watching as always, and until next time, up the Gills.